Friday, it's review time. I'm DC Cookster and thank you very much for watching my video. So, it's October. What happens at the end of October? That's right, it's Halloween. So we're going to have a few Halloween based reviews. So I'm going to keep them, this one is going to be, I should say, not a horror. It's not a slash film or anything like that. It's just a damn good bit of entertainment in my eyes. It's the first film I ever went to see in the cinema with my parents, and it is Hocus Pocus. So, it was released on July 16th, 1993. Its director was Kenny Ortega. It was made on a budget of 28 million and made 39.5 million, which is very, very low. But which is no, actually, it's more surprising for me, especially when I know there's a lot of love for this film. A lot of people I know have seen this film, go, "Oh, I love it," and all that. Which is quite surprising. And it got rated 6.7 out of 10 by the IMDb website as well. So it is a little bit surprising it didn't make a bit more, but there you go. It's the way the films go. So its cast consisted of Bette Midler as Winifred Sanderson, Sarah Jessica Parker as Sarah Sanderson. This is the name I'm going to have trouble with. Kathy Najimy as Mary Sanderson. Omri Katz as Max Dennison. Thora Birch as Danny Dennison. And Vanessa Shaw as Allison. So, basically, in the film, I'll give you a brief bit of the film. The Sanderson sisters basically come back and they have to stay young and alive forever. They have to suck the lives of the children, lives out of the children in Salem. I would give a bit more away, but I could give away the film in a few lines, so I'm not going to do that for you if you haven't seen it. So, Bette Midler as Winifred Sanderson. She is basically the leader of the sisters. Basically, that's the way she comes across. She has a very serious side, but she brings in a certain amount of humour to her character as well. Throughout the film, she was very, very entertaining in my eyes, and very much enjoyed her role. Like I said, she is the main leader. She is the brains out of the three. Sanderson, which is she then moves me on to Sarah Jessica Parker as Sarah Sanderson. She's the dippy witch, the not with it, like kind of there but not there, if that makes sense. She's not really. She does play a very key role. She has a certain power, as in that she can mesmerise and hypnotise children from her singing, and to be fair, she's actually a very, very good singer as well. Once again, enjoyed her through the film as well. Very entertaining. Which then moves me on to Kathy Najimy. So she's the third and last sister out of the trio. She has a power which basically where she can sniff out children and all that kind of stuff, and she has this really weird funny things she does with her lip. She's very, very good. She's like the reasonable one out of she's the person with the mind of reason, if that makes sense. So when Winifred gets a bit angry, she's there to try and calm her down and make her take a step back. Once again, for the film, I actually thought that she was the funniest out of the whole of the cast, to be fair. Moving on to Omri Katz as Max Dennison. So he is the young teenager who basically fancies a girl in his high school and basically wants to try and show how brave or he is to this certain woman who is Vanessa Shaw, who plays Allison, and then they go into the house and he's trying to be the brave teenager. What he doesn't realise is what he does in the house basically brings back the witches. His character, his role in the film, there was a little bit of overacting from him, But to be fair, I enjoy this film quite well. I've just kind of just let that go. Then moving on to Thora Birch as Danny Dennison. She is the younger sister of Max Dennison. She reminds me of the annoying sister. Even though I haven't got an annoying sister. I haven't. But if you watch her film, she's like this annoying sister that wants her older brother to take a trick-or-treating, and she basically gets her own way, and she's very good. I won't deny it. She's very, very good. Yeah, she definitely got some moments in the film which were actually quite enjoyable. Which then moves on to Vanessa Shaw as Alison. Now, Alison is the girl that Max fancies quite a lot, and basically she gets pretty much goaded into going to the Sanderson house, and then she becomes a very influential role through the film. She's like the person with knowledge about the Sanderson sisters, and that's the best way I can say it. Not just her as well, there is a talking cat in there called Zachary Binks as well, who actually, once again, even though he's not actually acting and it's a voiceover, there was a little bit of overacting in his voice. Very, very serious in certain points. A little bit too serious in my eyes, but once again, I'll let it go. All in all, the film was very, very entertaining from start to finish for me. There's a few funny scenes. There's a zombie called Billy. He's quite entertaining in the film, actually, to be fair. There's a bit where Max basically uses a branch to hit off his head, and he's just searching for his head. It's quite funny. And then there's a bit where his mouth is sewn up, and he cuts it, and then basically fires a load of abuse at Winifred Sanderson, which is actually another funny bit, because all through the film he's basically chasing these kids, but all he wants to do is just catch up with them and then give the witches some abuse. He was pretty good. I found him very funny. And to be fair, when I was a young kid watching that, to me it was funny. It doesn't have quite the same entertainment comedy factor as what it did when I had a kid, but it's still very entertaining, if that makes any sense. There's another scene as well which I actually thoroughly enjoyed, where the Sanderson sisters are at a party on a stage, and Bette Midler's singing "I'll Put a Spell on You." In fact, all the sisters are singing. Very, very good. Extremely good. Very entertaining scene. The ending, to be fair, the ending's pretty predictable. I mean, the film is pretty predictable all the way through, but if you're a 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old kid, you ain't going to be looking at film like I am, or what you are, or anything like that. They're just going to look for entertainment to see if it's a very good film, or if it's an enjoyable film. If they got a smile on their face, it's a good film for kids anyway. But I'm pretty sure there's some adults out there as well that have a smile on their face while watching this film, and I am one of them, and I ain't ashamed to admit it either. Like I said, throughout the film it's quite entertaining. It's got its comedy factor to it as well. Like I said, now for me the comedy doesn't quite have the same effect on me, but all in all, the film is very good. I would actually give it a bigger rating than what the IMDb did. I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10, possibly even an 8, just strictly because it's a very entertaining film. So, if you haven't seen the film, please give it a watch. Just for the end. If it doesn't make no difference if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, give the film a watch. It's something you can sit down with your kids to watch after trick-or-treating, or any time of the year. You can watch it at Christmas and still go, oh, it's Halloween, if you get what I'm saying. Honest to God, highly recommend it. So, if you like my review, give the video a like. If you dislike the review, give it a thumbs down. If you agree with anything I said, put it in the comments below. If you disagree with anything I said, put it in the comments below. Please give my video a share, and then go on to my Facebook page, Dave Cook Film Reviews and Trailer Reactions. I hope you have a great rest of the evening. I shall see you all very soon for another review, which I believe either could be The Blair Witch Project or Independence Day. I don't know where I'm going to go for the Halloween theme or just another action film. I am looking at an action film right now, which I might actually review. So, I could be back tomorrow or Sunday. So, anyway, Have a great rest of the evening. Take care. See you all soon. Bye bye.